So I'm outside Bangkok's Krung Thep Aphiwat Central Station, and the reason that I'm here today is because I'm going to get on a first-class sleeper carriage all the way from Bangkok down to Hat Yai in the south of Thailand. According to Agoda, Hat Yai is actually the cheapest place in Southeast Asia to get accommodation at the moment, and it's a great place to visit. You've got temples down there, you've got a fantastic floating market, you've got a beautiful park, and it's a place where I used to work, so I know it quite well. But the reason that I'm going down there is it's a great step-off point to go into Malaysia and then go all the way by train to Kuala Lumpur. But the first part of the journey is down to Hat Yai, and that's going to take an amazing 14 hours. Yes, 14 hours. I know you could go there on an aeroplane for about an hour and a half, but it's not really about the speed when you go by train in Thailand. It's about the experience. And this is the main station now for the whole of Bangkok. It's got 3 levels, and in terms of the size, it's over 250,000 square meters. It's massive. So to find Krung Thep Aphiwat station, it's in the Jatuchak area near to Morchit. So you can just pick up a taxi from there. It's only going to take you a few minutes. Another way is to get on the MRT, the Metro blue coloured line, and go to Bangsu station, and you just walk upstairs because that is actually in the basement here. Or alternatively, the SRT, the State Railway of Thailand Red Line, also stops at Krung Thep Aphiwat. So let's have a look at some of the facilities of the station. Right inside the door at gate number 4, you've got the information desk. They speak good English there. You can see on the internal map just what a big station this is. The top floor is not being used at the moment because that is for the high-speed trains that will come here in a few years' time. You might be interested in the food court. So the food court is open from early morning through till the last train, and that has every type of food that you could want. It's got Thai food, other Asian food. It's got foreign Western food if you like. It's got a coffee shop. It's got everything. And you can also stock up on some snacks before you get on the train. You'd expect very modern toilets, both gents and ladies toilets. And also you can take a free shower here. You just show your ticket and everything is well signposted within the station, all in Thai and English. So you've got vending machines here for some snacks. You've also got ATMs around the place. All of the facilities that you'd expect from a modern mainline station. So if you want to go down south to Hat Yai, there's 4 trains a day leaving in the afternoon. The first one is at 3:10. The second one is an hour later at 4:10. Then there's a 4:50 and also a 5:30. The 4:50 actually is a popular departure because that is a CNR rolling stock train. That's the new trains that they bought from China a few years back. And that one's very popular because obviously it's that much more modern. So the ticket prices vary from 258 baht all the way on a 14-hour train down to Hat Yai, but that's for a seat in a third-class fan-cooled coach, all the way up to 1,790 baht in a lower sleeping berth in an air-conditioned CNR train. Actually, you can book a first-class room to yourself for 2,590 baht on a CNR train, or 2,090 baht on one of the older trains, and that's what I did today. In my train, you could go by second-class sleeper for around 900 baht. You could get a seat in a fan-cooled second-class carriage for 533 baht, or you could get a seat in the fan-cooled third class. That's just 338 baht. So you'll want to know how to book the tickets for the train, and you can book in various ways. First of all, of course, you could go to the ticket office behind me at Krung, Thep, Aphiwat station. Actually, you can book a ticket at any Thai railway station in the country and they'll book you on for this route. Second thing that you could do is you could go on the website, and I'll put the website address on the screen and also in the description below. The third thing, which is what I did, is I use the D-Ticket app on my phone, and you can book online and pay from a Thai bank account or pay by a debit or credit card on there, and they send you a QR code, and that's what you use to board the train. Or finally, you could use one of the different agents that book trains. They're a bit easier to navigate on their sites, it's all in English, but they do charge a little bit of a premium if you use their services. It's up to you. You can book your ticket actually 180 days in advance. So I'm standing here at the end of August, and I could book today for a train that goes in the middle of next February. So book in advance and you've got the best chance of getting the seat type or the bed type that you actually want. So as I said, this is not the quickest journey by any stretch of the imagination. It's about 950 kilometers from Bangkok to Hat Yai, and you could do it in about an hour and a half if you caught a flight. But going by train, it's going to take about 14 hours to get there, and that's not counting the fact that often on these long journeys, trains do get delayed. All of these trains can be identified by their number. I'm travelling on train number 37 today, and that leaves at 16:10 or 4:10 from Zone E. Boarding gate will open 20 minutes before departure time. So you go through the ticket check and then up on some escalators to get onto the train. Tip song, okay. Car number 12. So this is my room then, and normally you would share one of these rooms. There's two seats and then there's an upper berth and a lower berth. But then again, I have splashed out. Oh. And for the princely sum of just over 2,000 baht, hopefully I'm going to be all alone, and this rather bijou room is going to be my home for the next 14 hours or so. You've got a small wash basin, you've got a power point, you've got a door, you've got a window of course, and you've got curtains to keep the light out and a little table. So I think it's fair to say they don't really encourage you to have a big night out whilst you're on the train. They come round about 7 o'clock to make up your beds. It's all nice and clean. They give you a nice blanket because it might get cold. They give you a nice towel so you can have a wash. It's all very pleasant. And well, it's about 20 past 7 now, and there's probably not much else to do than maybe watch some YouTube, watch some Netflix, catch up with a Facebook, maybe chat to a few people, and then get an early night. Hopefully by the morning time I'll be in Hat Yai. So I've just done a quick check on the script. This is the part of the video where I say welcome to Hat Yai. We've arrived already and I've had a beautiful and wonderful night's sleep. The only problem is we're not quite in Hat Yai yet because the train's over half an hour late, and I didn't sleep a wink. If you're a light sleeper, and I am a light sleeper, with all of the noise and all of the rocking and rolling of the train, it's not actually that easy to get a good night's sleep. So probably I did get about an hour, but if it was an hour, that's as much as it was. So I'm feeling pretty tired now. But on the bright side, someone has just bought me a steaming hot cup of coffee for 40 baht. That's going to make things feel a lot better. So although we are running over 30 minutes late, one of the benefits is that I'm arriving more in daylight. We were due to arrive at about 6:30, and that would have been just about dark, but now I've got 30 minutes where I can enjoy the wonderful countryside approaching Hat Yai station. And the other thing about this train, which you might be able to hear me, is that this is actually two train numbers, 37 that I caught and also 45, which then goes on to the Malaysian border at the station Padang Besar. And that's why lots of people are boarding here to go a bit further south. I'm not doing that today. But don't forget to subscribe and put on the notifications, because after a short break in Hat Yai itself, that's what I'm doing. I'm coming back and heading for Malaysia and eventually Kuala Lumpur. But for me here in Hat Yai, bye for now, see you next time, bye bye.